Good morning, all of you. Very warm welcome to my video, to my channel. And here I would like to say sorry at the beginning of the video because of some background noise. Please compromise, please adjust. But because still I am making this video because some of my students told me to make videos on tense, which is very urgent for them. So in my class, I always tell my students that you need not to worry about grammar and tense, because grammar and tense you can learn easily only by practicing. But still, some students they want to learn grammar and tense. Tense is most important for learning spoken English here, because if you want to talk about verbs of different times, you should know the actual structure of the sentence, the formation. So here we will talk not only about the structure, we should also talk about how to implement this sentence, how to implement the structure or the formation of verbs in our day-to-day English. So there are, that there are so many tenses like present, past and future. Every tense has four subcategories, but today we will talk about only simple present tense. This is the first tense, right? In my next videos I will talk about the other tenses and later on, but right now in this video we will talk about simple present tense or present indefinite tense. So what is simple present tense or present indefinite tense? The very name suggests simple present means when any action happens generally at present time. And present indefinite, the other name of it, indefinite means when the action happens without having a definite time, not at a definite time, indefinite, right? So it means your day-to-day task, your daily habit that you do. Like I take tea every morning, my father reads newspaper every morning, he goes to river every morning. I take tea every morning. That, as I said, you can say many things like you are doing everything on a daily basis. Something that you are doing daily basis. So first point here comes that your daily habit. When we talk about our daily habit, we speak, we when we talk about our daily habit, we use simple present tense. Okay, and second comes when we talk about any historical facts, though the incident happened in past, but still historical it is still now a fact which just cannot be changed. Like India gets freedom in 1947. Normally you can also use India got freedom or India got independence, that is also correct, but historically it is a fact, it cannot be changed. So we can also use present indefinite tense here. Okay, and third one is universal truth, which will again never change. The sun is hot. Okay, the sun is a star. The earth moves around the sun. The sky is blue. Man is mortal. These things will never change. Everything will change, but this thing will never change. So when something unchanged is happening, or which are universal, so in the case of universal truth, we use simple present tense. So now let's talk about the formation. The structure of the sentence is first subject comes. Subject is the doer of the verb. Subject, like I take tea every morning. Here I is the subject. Okay, and after that verb first form. Verb has three forms: first form, second form, and third form. I mean present form, past form, and past participle form. But in simple present tense, we always use first form, only the present form. So I subject take. Take is the first form, so I take. Okay. After that object, I take tea. Okay. So I subject, verb is take, and tea object. So this is the simple formation of simple present tense. Now the question arises. There is a exception in case of third person and singular number. If the subject is third person and also singular, we have three persons. We have like first person, second person, and third person. First person means I, we, me, my, our, all I related thing. As second person means you, your, yours. Okay, of you related thing, all you related thing, and rest of all except first person and second person, rest of all is third person. In case of third person singular number, when the subject is third person and singular, then we always use s. We add s or es to the main verb. Like as I said, I take tea every morning. But if I say he is third person and also singular, so he takes tea. So we are adding one s to main verb take. So I take tea, but he takes tea, because he is the third person and singular. Now if you want to make it negative, if I say I take tea If you want to make it negative, then the sentence structure will be I do not take tea. We are using do not. Do is the auxiliary verb here. So when you add not, we have to also add do to it. Okay, I take tea, I do not take tea. If you want to make it question, do I take tea? Do should come to the beginning of the sentence. I take tea, I do not take tea, do I take tea? Okay, now if you do the same with third person singular number, like he takes tea. If you want to make it negative, he does not take tea, because take s is there with take, so after do you we have to add es, so he does not take tea. If you want to make it question, does he take tea? So this is the simple rule. So let me summarize it, let me sum it up. So first, simple present tense is used first of all, number one, when you are talking about your daily habit in present time. Second, I said historical fact. And third, I say universal truth. And structure, I said subject, main verb, main form of the verb, I mean first form of the main verb, and object. And there is one exception, like if the subject is third person and singular, then we have to add s or es to the main verb. And the negative form of it, I take tea, I do not take tea. Question, do I take tea? He takes tea, he does not take tea, does he take tea? Okay, so I hope this video would help you a lot, and in my next video we will talk about present continuous tense. So please stay tuned for my upcoming videos. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell notification icon and press all button, so that all the tense related and English related video you will get, and as I upload it you will get the notification and you can watch my videos. And if you want to get any further help regarding spoken English and all, you can just contact me. My phone number is 7980782523, and for online classes you can also contact me in the same number, and this is also my WhatsApp number as well. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.